Do you know what's astonishing to me? That psychedelics are still a secret. It's insane. Hey, I'm Bergo and this is Psychedelic Actualization. On this channel we talk about topics like self-realization, self-actualization and working with psychedelics to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. So if you're interested in any of these topics, subscribe to the channel. And I think if you're watching this channel, you kind of know about psychedelics. Maybe you've had some psychedelic experiences yourself. And you're just familiar with the topic of psychedelics and with spirituality. And what's so astonishing to me is that so many people don't even know what psychedelics are. It's insane. Even when I'm walking down in the city or I get into conversation with someone on my travels, just in daily life, I kind of quickly come to the point of talking about psychedelics. It's funny, but you have to be careful. But what I find so astonishing is that many people I meet, they don't even know about psychedelics. They're just like, oh, DMT. No, I've never heard of that. What is DMT? Oh, rapé. What is rapé? What is sananga? What is salvia? What is all that stuff? And it's astonishing to me because it makes me realize that you and me, that we know about these topics and we kind of have these experiences, we are the pioneers in this area. There are many people that kind of made this thing a little bit more popular, like Timothy Leary, Ram Dass, Terence McKenna, and they kind of put the word out there. But still, so many people, it's just like not in their reality, like not at all. And that's so astonishing for me. And what I want to remind myself of and remind you of is that we can be incredibly grateful and appreciate the fact that we are so honored to be knowing these medicines, these substances, to know about them, to even be able to educate ourselves about them a little bit further and maybe even experience them for ourselves and explore these psychedelic realms for ourselves, because it's such a gift. You know, at least for me and for my life, it's such a precious gift and such an incredible, valuable experience. And so I just want to remind you and me, like how far we've come and how much we know. It's not that we have to compare ourselves to other people. That's not what I'm saying. Like, don't judge other people that have never heard of this or are like instantly against it because they have this negative image of these psychedelics in their mind, but just like to appreciate the fact that you are open to these topics and act in a compassionate way to other people, of like pulling them in a little bit and just like educating them a little bit, because we are the pioneers. We can, when we know about these topics and when we are like kind of passionate about these topics, we can educate ourselves about them a little bit further. We can dig deeper. We can experience them for ourselves and learn about them and then spread the word, like put it out there. Don't be afraid to talk about these things in a responsible manner, in a conscious manner. Be aware of your language, but kind of, I find it really fulfilling and funny to just share the word and just like to educate people about these things and what they've done for me, what the possibilities are of these substances and what has been done with them and what's the potential of them, you know? And everybody I talk to is kind of curious and open about them because of the way I communicate my passion for these things. And it's really interesting, even if they have these kind of paradigms of thinking about them in a negative way, I kind of communicate it so consciously and so lovingly and with compassion that they kind of start to question their own paradigm, and they start to open up to a new and fresh curiosity of these things. And that is amazing. This is kind of the work that we have to do to get the word out there, just like make people aware that these things exist and that they have an incredible potential for the thriving of humanity and for our development as a species, and first and foremost for our own spiritual development and self-realization and self-actualization. But also kind of be aware of the dangers and communicate the dangers of these incredible tools. Because just like electricity or fire, those are extremely useful things. They provide warmth and light, but they can also be quite dangerous. You can burn yourself. So just communicate in a conscious manner and get the word out there. And don't forget to appreciate the fact that you know about these things. You even maybe know about spirituality, and some people don't even know what spirituality is. Some people kind of live their whole life and then die without having a psychedelic experience, without even knowing what a psychedelic experience is, or without even knowing that it is possible to kind of be more conscious and aware and raise your levels of consciousness and self-actualize and realize even deeper levels and dimensions of your own very own self and your own true nature and reality as a whole. So if you're passionate about these things, don't be afraid to share them in a conscious manner, and just don't judge other people. Be compassionate in your communication, but get the word out there and appreciate the fact that you know about these things and that you are where you are right now. So thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in these kinds of topics, subscribe to the channel. I'm working on incredibly nice and valuable and amazing things, so stay tuned. Amazing things are coming. You can join our Facebook group, you can follow me on Instagram, you can donate via PayPal, and don't forget to have a beautiful day and be grateful and enjoy this life, because that is what it's all about. Thank you very much for watching. Blessings.